Hi guys, it's Anna again from scentfulblessings.scentsy.us. Um, so today I wanted to talk about the top 10 things you must have as a new consultant. These are things that I find are still helpful to me. Wow, I just noticed my hair is doing a funky thing. Uh, so there. Anyhow, it's bugging me. So these are the top 10 things I always like to have, and these are the things that helped me get started um, when I started my Scentsy journey. So they're not in order or anything. I just kind of wrote them down as I thought of them. So the first one is business cards. Now, Scentsy, when you get your kit, you do get 100 of your make your own business cards. I used those up pretty quick, so I went to vistaprint.com and I made two different kinds of business cards. The first one is like this, and you can see where my fingers are. It says, I made a spot where it says your Scentsy sample is, and on there what I do is I write the name of the sample I have in little baggies stapled to this card, and then I give them out so they know the name of the sample that's in there. The other one that I made was just a kind of the first kind that I made has my information, also has like, do you want to host your own business or start your own business, host a party, has my email and my website on there. Um, all of your business cards have to say, like your name, like mine says Anna Pemberton, and then independent consultant. Okay, it has to say Scentsy independent consultant or independent consultant. It has to say that on there. The next thing that's still I use it all the time is my stamp. Okay, so this, well, you know how these stamps work. You push it, and then your information, gets stamped onto the paper. So here's all my information on there. And this is from rubberstampchamp.com. So I'll show you that. I'll also put that on the bottom in the comments. You'll find it there. I use this to stamp catalogs, to stamp um, host and join brochures, to stamp everything. Even if I don't have business cards on hand, I'll just like sometimes I carry this with me and I just stamp pieces of paper and I just cut them, and put them wherever. That's another reason is, or another thing is, I carry my business cards with me everywhere and I put them wherever there's a bulletin board, Starbucks, restaurants. Um, Sometimes I put them in the bathroom, like next to the mirror and stuff, where people are, you know, checking their makeup and that kind of thing. So, but these are really good. This is good to have. This was like $12, and it gave me an extra stamp pad. So this is good to have, just for busting out, stamping your catalogs and your product list sheets and all that for events, and just, it's really quick and everything. And your kids can do it, and they can help you. So, that's a good thing. Um, Another good thing that I like is the scent appeals. That's these things that they're on Scentsy Success. Um, so it says let me make sure I have this right. Okay. So like this one is white tea and cactus. So now how these work is right here, there's a little plastic flap, and when you pull it up, you can smell the Scentsy fragrance under there. Um, so these are good because you can keep them in your purse, you can keep them in the car, and because it's not like Scentsy wax, it's not wax, it's just the fragrance is on there underneath the plastic sheet. You can carry these with you and let people smell them wherever you are. Just and some I used to hang it off my purse because it has this little um, loop going the wrong way. Has this little loop de loop, see that? And then it'll clip on your bag. So those are nice. They're like $15. I'm not sure why they're $15. They used to be like $5. I don't get it. So you can also make your own. I've taken pieces of paper, or sorry, wax, melted in my warmer, take rectangle strips of paper, dip it in the wax, just a little bit, write the name of that scent on the paper, and then kind of staple them all together, put them in a Ziploc, and let people smell them wherever I am, you know, just to keep it on hand, because it's the smell that sells, for Scentsy. So, the next thing I want to talk about, and I have one, I don't want to lose you in the camera. I didn't have these prepared. So, and these are a lifesaver, and they're very inexpensive. I would really consider getting these. Um, these are the product list sheets. I think that's what they're called. This is the fall and winter set. So there's like for I can't even remember how much. For like $6, $9 maybe, $8 or $9, you get 3 packs of these. In each pack, there's 50 of these. Okay, that's I mean huge saving. And I use these for my home parties. I use these for mail outs. I mail them out to family and friends. And what I'll do is there's a nice little area right up here for your stamp. And then over here, whoops, go this way. Right here is where I'll put a little peel and rub um, sample sticker that they sell in the Scentsy Success store, and those are normally the scent of the month. So it's a good way to mail these out. Put your scent of the month sticker right here, and your little stamp here. Even if you have labels that have those on there and you've printed them out that way, stick it there and it'll work the same. So these are good. The next thing is mini testers. Okay, mini testers are good because that's the basically for your basket parties, that kind of thing. But you can also there's little teeny ones look like this. Oh my gosh, making myself dizzy. Um, these are good to have in your purse. Amazing thing that Scentsy's done on their Scentsy Success site is that they've put together. You can get 5 of the same scent for like $1.50. So what you could do is pick out 20 sets of 5 of 20 of the most popular fragrances for $1.50 each, which equals to a little over $20. So for a little over $20, you can get um, 20 sets. No, sorry, 5 sets. Right? Yeah, 5 sets of 20 fragrances each, um, and those would be the 20 most popular fragrances. And you can go to the newsletter for the month, and that'll have listed on there the most popular fragrances for that month. So that's a good place to start. Um, the car vinyl, okay, get the small one. The large one is like for a diesel truck. Trust me. Okay, I have the small one on the back of my van, and it's pretty big. I mean, it's it's like a, maybe like a foot and a half wide, and like another foot. Is this long? This is long. So a foot and a half long and another foot wide, and it has Scentsy in no, just Scentsy, and then it has independent consultant, and then it'll have your name and your website, and then your telephone number, your cell phone or whatever. They also have the option of just having Scentsy and your website if you don't want your name and your phone number on the back of your vehicle. So those are really good. And when you become a Scentsy consultant, the first 70 days of your enrollment, those normally they're $19.99. They're discounted by $10, so they're like $10. That's a really, really good deal. And I've had people pull me over and say, "I need Scentsy, I need a catalog." And especially if you drive all over, where you're from, or we're always driving somewhere. So it's a way to advertise without even having to say anything. So let's see. Oh, Scentsy wear. Scentsy wear has to do with a shirt, sweatshirt, button, hat, uh, purse, bag. What else did I have? Anything like that that you can be wearing that says Scentsy on it. Because if someone sees it, they know, they know that. I think most people they know the name, like they've heard of it, but they maybe they're not sure what it is, and that'll sometimes spark them asking you, well, what is this Scentsy thing I'm hearing now? I see it everywhere. Can you explain it more to me? And yeah, sure. Here's my card. Let's get together, have coffee, whatever. Something like that. So Scentsy wear, always be wearing something Scentsy if you know you're gonna, especially if you know you're going to the grocery store or doctor's office or somewhere where there's going to be a lot of people. Then more people will see it. So um, the last or one of the last things, um, number 9, I guess, the Scentsy black rolling luggage product holder. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's like the luggage that it rolls and everything. But these are good for events and parties and all kinds of stuff because they hold so much product. I mean, you can get like 10 or more full size warmers in there. Plus, I mean, all your paperwork, all your Scentsy Buddy plug-in, um, I mean, all your little travel stuff like your room spray, all that kind of stuff. I take it everywhere, and because it's condensed in one bag, um, when you go to a home party, people aren't like, whoa, she has to set all this stuff up, and she's bringing in like 20 boxes. You know, the rolling thing, the fact that you're going in there with just like one, rolling thing, it's just it makes it seem easy, which it is. It's very easy to do Scentsy. I mean, you smell it, you fall in love with it, you order it. You don't throw away your investment like you would a candle. Um, you throw the jar away when it's done. There's no rules to Scentsy. It's very simple. You can leave it on for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 50 minutes, or 5 days straight, and it's not going to do anything. The only thing you're losing is your fragrant oil. There's no evaporation, there's no soot, there's no chemical in your house, there's no danger to pets or kids. It's not going to damage anything, so it's really, you know, a lot safer to have in your home and to give as a gift. Um, when compared to a candle that produces soot, we breathe it in, we breathe it out. It's all over our furniture. It's, microparticles in your air. And if your kids have ever gotten into a candle, hello, they're burning themselves. That wax doesn't come off very easily. So think about that. Um, the last thing I have written on my list is um, a new Scentsy consultant should have patience with themselves because it's not going to come naturally. And some of us, like I had a hard time regaining the confidence to speak in front of people, as far as doing parties and events and that kind of thing. The last couple of years of my life, I really didn't leave the house. I didn't talk. I went through a hard struggle with depression, anxiety. I went through agoraphobia where I didn't want to leave the house and paranoid all the time. So, um, but you need to have patience with yourself and just know this isn't going to come overnight. You're not going to reach director in a week if that's your goal. And that's a really good goal. It's an amazing goal. Whatever your goal is for Scentsy, if it's going to be your hobby, your career move, your, you know, every once in a while kind of thing, or you're just going to supply your own Scentsy obsession, that's fine. It is what you make of it. It can be whatever you want it to be. So I'm here to help. I'm here to assist you in however you want it to be, what you want your Scentsy journey to look like. So you can reach me. My email is mommy, MOMMY, with WITH, gods, GODS, help, HELP, at yahoo.com. And my website is Scentful, that's SCENTFULL, blessings, BLESSINGS, Scentsy.us. So you can contact me either there or you can even call me, text me, whatever. Um, my number is 831-524-3926. Only about Scentsy though, please. I got no answers for anything else. Um, anyhow, hope you're having a good day and a good Christmas holiday. 'Cause we're almost there. Um, anyhow, hope to hear from you soon. Have a good day. God bless. Hope I've been helpful. Some of the things I've shared. Thanks a lot, guys.